Hi, I'm Joe Miller, co-founder and chief AI officer at Vivun, and today we're going to talk about AI as a new species of coworker. By the end of this series, you're going to learn what agents are, what they're not, and how workplace dynamics are likely to change. You can't trust what you can't trace. We need to talk about building trust. Transparent thinking and exposing world models are critical to building trust, particularly when something goes wrong. Without such things, it's not clear if you can or should believe it won't happen again. After all, you don't know why it happened in the first place. Agents need to have a view. You don't want to hire employees that fail first by default and then only learn by being corrected on every little thing. That's probably the first person you fire. Coming with a worldview means coming with an opinion about what the best thing to do is. But the worldview is full of uncertain or unknown information. How does one navigate such uncertainty? To do that well, you must not only have good answers, but good questions. The latter requires a model of the world. This is how we designed Vivun's agent, Ava. Because she has a model of the sales world, she knows what she needs to know in order to be excellent. When I was a lowly doctoral student, I remember this paper coming out of Columbia University that studied why patients preferred X-ray analyses by human radiologists over AIs, even when presented with the facts that the AIs outperformed the radiologists. The answer was surprising. They simply didn't trust the AI, but not because they didn't think the AI couldn't do the job. They didn't believe it accounted for their unique case. The lack of trust was born out of a lack of transparency. Imagine you're visiting a doctor with mysterious symptoms. Dr. Rag Agent listens intently and recalls every medical textbook and patient anecdote ever read, but keeps this vast information loose in mental pockets, hoping patterns will somehow emerge spontaneously. Dr. Ava, however, systematically records your symptoms, medical history, lab results, lifestyle details into a large diagnostic board. She connects each symptom explicitly to possible causes, treatments, and medical guidelines with visible threads. And then, when new tests come in, Ava immediately sees diagnoses which become more or less likely, quickly ruling out distractions and pinpointing a clear course of action. Dr. Rag Agent might guess correctly, but you'll never know why or how reliable that guess was, and you might not know when the good doctor guesses wrong. In contrast, Dr. Ava shows you exactly why a treatment makes sense. It's backed by transparent evidence and logic. Which do you trust more? In my opinion, agents should earn your trust, not demand your faith.